What's good, planty peeps? My name is Lily and welcome to Peace Lily Plants. Today I am filming on a new phone that is hopefully a higher quality. Well, that was the entire point of buying this phone. So, hope that the image is looking good right now and that you're enjoying that. So I thought that we should vlog the next Peace Lily Plants what are words? Next Peace Lily Plants event. I'm downstairs right now, and my mom, as I've said in the past, she takes care of the propagations, and she's showing them all to me right now. We're gonna kind of figure out what is our inventory, so I know how many name cards to print up, and so we can price things and all that jazz. So I'm gonna give her the camera and let her film some of the plants, because it's really crowded around here and I can't get up to it in my wheelchair. But anyway, these plants are looking awesome right now. Some of the babies look better than the parents upstairs, as a matter of fact. Might have to steal one or something. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog and stick around and see how our next event goes.
Alright, so here's a few of the babies. I'm filming from the back of the shelf so you can see the ones behind. Okay. Going jade plants in the sunlight are getting really tall. They were just babies. Here's some that were in rehab from upstairs. This big old pretty puss, she's happy. Here's some of the others that were needing a little TLC, and I'm trying to get them that in here.
I'm here at the event. We're about to sell some plants. I'm really excited. So we're going to turn around and show y'all the plants. And look, I'm wearing a plant lady sweater. And my mom has one too that I'll show you in a sec. Got teddy bear, sterling silver, marble mamacita, and then a lot of different things. Purple passion, blonde bombshell, lots of silver stuff here. Back there we've got some aloe and some jade. Here we got some more silver, some Brazil, some mixtures of things. Some Truby, some more golden and marble mamacita back there. So it's really cute. Whoops, my finger. So it's really cute. My mom has her plant lady sweater on too. So we are matching. We got everything looking cute. We're putting bows in these and we have them in Christmassy cups. So that's
you want me to
fun.
hold up one? Look.
Yeah, hold one up. They're so cute. Yeah.
Ready to go gifts.
Yeah. So got some exciting stuff here today, and over there, I'll get closer to it in a moment. We got the display. This display has several of the plant names, well, not just several, all of the plant names, and you'll see on each card there's the name I've given it, scientific name, common name, then a little personality description, and then some care tips. So the idea is, number one, people can come over and just read them for fun. The personalities are really just for fun, but also when they buy them, they can take pictures and have the care tips. Hey Planty peeps, so the event has passed, and also, since recording the first part of this video, I have realized the whole 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second manual switch thing, and I'm not going to do it for this part of the video because I don't want part of it to be a different amount of frames from the other, but anyway, we'll get that right going forward. Back to the point. The event went well. On the one hand, we certainly didn't sell out, but on the other hand, it wasn't a total flop either. We brought, let me think, 20 to 30 plants with us, and we sold 8. So again, not a disaster, not an epic fail, but not a shining success either. We did do a few things differently from last time. We had the display board, we had, what else did we have? We had the care on the display cards, and we tried to arrange things a bit differently, and we have the ready to go gifts in one section. A few things that I am taking away. Number one, this is really mostly because I'm in a wheelchair and the plants for the shop are downstairs and I can't get to them very easily, but my mom and I have a lot of communication and logistics type things to work out, cause like half of the name cards I made, she didn't even bring the specimen of that plant with her to sell. So we're gonna have to figure out how we can get on the same page about what the inventory is and what's going to be brought to each event. As far as my interactions with people, finding out what people are interested in, and that kind of thing. So I was trying, I'm a little bit introverted, but I'm also pretty friendly and outgoing when I try to be. So I was trying to tap into that part of myself, and when people walked up, trying to find a balance between like immediately pestering them and pressuring them versus just trying to let them know what they're looking at and who I am and that kind of thing. But I found that when I would try to share my passion about the plants, for instance, we had several silver plants, and I decided that I would kind of fixate on pointing out how awesome it is that nature can make silver plants. And even pointing out that those silver plants actually glitter in the sunlight. And as I was saying those things and sharing my excitement with people, it made them get excited about the plants. There was one lady who I was, doing that with, talking about how awesome the plants were, how cool it is that nature can make the color silver. How does nature do it? And anyway, she ended up buying 4 plants. So, that didn't work with every single person. Not every single person that I talked to about silver plants ended up buying a silver plant, but a few did. And here's a joke that is somewhat spoiled if you watch my Instagram stories, but I thought it was so funny that when you watch PlantTube and you're around other people with a lot of planting knowledge, you get used to people throwing around the scientific names of plants and just knowing so much about the hobby. And when I was around normal people at that event, it was funny because I said the scientific name of one plant. I think I said, this is a silver satin pothos. The scientific name is Syndapsis pentasargerius. And the lady was like, oh my gosh, you're so smart. And I was like, oh honey, you have no idea how deep this well goes. But anyway, when I would share my excitement, share my knowledge of scientific names and care and stuff like that, it intrigued people. It made people want to know more, and it even made several people want to buy something. So that was important for me to understand. I guess it would probably apply to anything that a person could sell. But if the person is truly excited about what they're selling, it's gonna make the client more likely to want to get in on that excitement. Another thing that my mom and I took away is that it seems like people are really attracted to anything trailing. We sold a big purple passion, which is Tradescantia Sabrina. We sold a collage pot, and it had, I think, Blonde Bombshell, which is the cream and green Tradescantia, and just a few other common things, but I think that at least the Tradescantia was already starting to trail. And we sold a silver Anne, where most of the leaves were almost all silver. So I thought that was so cool, and I love that one. We sold a Golden Girl, which is Golden Pothos, and again, it was trailing. We did sell some things that weren't trailing. Out of our ready-to-go gifts, which were just little jade plants and Christmas, not pots, Christmas mugs. We sold one of our little ready-to-go jade plants. We had a couple aloe plants that is a long story, but we acquired them basically. I didn't grow them myself. And a couple people bought those, and a couple people bought some little Syndapsus Pictus Exotica when I would talk to them about how cool they were. So, not everything that sold was trailing, but we did notice a general trend that people are just attracted to those plants that are trailing down over the edge of the shelf or the table or wherever they're sitting. And so, Mom and I are gonna take that info and keep that in the back of our minds. And, luckily, anything that doesn't sell at one event will only have more opportunity to get bigger and become trailing by the next event. And maybe as it becomes more trailing, people will be more likely to want it. And I think that the ready-to-go gifts might have gone over better if they were displayed in a different way. Like, I don't know, maybe if there was a little graphic of like somebody giving a plant to someone for Christmas and it was on a sign and ready-to-go gifts. I don't know, I'm just thinking that we need to market it better. It's not that it was a bad idea, but we just didn't do quite enough to make it as successful as it could have been. So basically what I learned from this experience, our second ever pop-up shop with Peace Lily Plants. Number one, people will get excited about the plants if I get excited about the plants. Number two, it would seem that the average person is most attracted to anything that is trailing. And number three, if we want some things to go over better, then maybe we need to work on our marketing, and also, as I said at the start, just work on some logistics and communication issues. So that is all I have for you. This probably won't be a very long video, but I appreciate you watching because I know that it's a little bit outside of the normal plant community type stuff that would normally attract people. This video is probably not gonna get that many views. So I appreciate you for coming around, for dropping by. My wheelchair just interrupted me. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Just one more thing, always remember, wherever you are, whatever your circumstances, bloom where you are planted, honey. See you in the next one. Bye.